Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CYTR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a couple weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis quite a few times, did it yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But before anything else, just from a presentation standpoint, I'm going to do a little house cleaning. Sure, these lines still pertain, but from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. So we want to try to keep this as clean as possible. So it was a very neutral day, not much going on. And then I don't know if bad news or something came about, but in the late afternoon, you can see volume came pouring in. And the volume came pouring in during this 30-minute session here, broke down below that green line, which we've been talking about as support. And, you know, things got pretty rough. Final 30 minutes with a nice little bounce there, but all in all, certainly not a great day for the bulls. Like I said, not only did it break through that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average, which I've been talking about in past videos, but then also down through that 75, and you can see that really this was kind of the beginning of the floodgates opening, and then that was just confirmation of the floodgates opening. Now, perhaps the bulls can make a recovery, and that's where I want to kind of lay out that it depends. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or you bought right there, or you bought right there, or heck, you bought right there, and you wanted to sell within 7.2 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. But from the big picture perspective, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build an overall low, and when you build higher overall lows, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed, and I'll get to that in a second. But first update that needs to be made comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So with any sort of continued bounce, because again, I'll give credit where credit's due, the final 30 minutes, the bulls showed some signs of strength by bouncing. But if this bounce is going to get any sort of follow through, 75 cents is now the newest area of resistance to keep an eye on. After that, next level of resistance to watch is going to be that purple line, 50-period simple moving average. Now, as far as the big picture is concerned, and the reason the bulls do still have a chance to build that long-term overall uptrend is in regard to the pink line right there, which is the famous 200-period simple moving average. Even if you just have a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200-period, and you know that when the price is above it, that implies that the long-term trend is bullish. So the price is still well above it, and that is definitely why, again, assuming you care about the big picture perspective, yeah, the bulls can still build a higher base and, you know, construct and continue to construct the overall uptrend. So still 1 day left this week. We'll see how it all closes out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.